Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome back to another Friday live free training right here with your girl, Kawana D. Today, we're going to talk about how to access the capital to invest in your government contracting business. So, welcome in. Drop where you're from as you are joining so I can shout you out and say hello. Um, thank you so much for all the love, the hearts, all that stuff, the great, pretty emojis. So how to access capital, invest in your government contracting business. That is going to be, look, she said everything up for discussion. Hello. Um, that is going to be huge, right? Especially if this is something that's been holding you back. So in this video, you're going to learn 12 ways that you can access capital for your to fund your government contracting business, or to just fund your business, period. Because there's going to be other things, of course, that you have to absolutely have to be able to invest in order to grow, in order to get unstuck and take your business to the next level. So for some people, of course, finances have been holding you back for so long, but today we're going to go over 12 solutions, right, to be able to access capital and the finances that you need, creative ways. So we're going to talk about that. I am Karwana D. I'm your government contract strategist, teaching small business owners how to grow profitable businesses by showing them exactly how to land multiple six-figure contracts with the government, selling their products and services as a small business. And I show you how to do this in a strategic way. So that's who I am. That is what I do. I am also a government contractor, and this is the reason why I know exactly how to get you started and how to get you on your way successful. So last week, I want to say again, congratulations to Dominica, who landed her first contract in 5 weeks after joining my program. But also congratulations to Aisha for landing her first multiple six-figure contract, $250,000 contract for and just by following me and implementing the steps. She's been following me for a little over 2 years now. So you're going to hear more about their stories and their journey to contracting. So I'm really excited, and I would love to help a lot more of you. So this is the reason why we're having this talk today, to basically remove some of the hurdles that have been preventing you from being able to work with me. And most of those hurdles include financial access or limited financial capability. So hello from New York. Hello, Kamisha from Miami. Hi, Diva Matrix from Winter Park, Florida. Hello, Michelle from Atlanta, and Patricia from Florida, Tallahassee. Hello, Kamisha. Awesome. So as you're coming in, let me know where you're from so I can shout you out. But we're in it towards the end of the year. Of course, there's a lot of amazing things that my team and I have been working on. So as long as you're continuing to show up to the lives, you'll be able to participate in the things that we have going on. It's going to be great for you and everybody that's watching, and maybe you're watching this as a replay, but participating, right? So I have a lot of things that we're going to be doing that's fun, but also just empowering you and giving you the tools that you need. So hello, Talika from South Carolina, Robin from New York, Carolyn from Houston, Texas. Awesome. Kay Young from New York City. Cool. All right. So in a previous video training, I talked about the 25 things that you can absolutely sell, or products you can sell to the government. Most of those things people didn't even know that you could sell it to the government. Some of those things people are like, let me start a business so I can go ahead and get that, sold to the government. So I'm excited. And so for some of those things, especially for product-based businesses, sometimes you need to have be able to provide the products before you can actually get paid, right? And for some, that will be a huge problem if you don't have the capacity to be able to do that. And okay, so we're going to go over some of the ways that you can actually be able to access what you need to have in order to get those products moving. For some service-based businesses, let's just say maybe you need to have some type of equipment, or maybe you need to be able to hire people to do the work, and you have to do that before you can invoice for the projects. And so capital is going to be key, especially in business, period, whether it's government contracting or anything else. We need money to grow. You got to have money to make money, and you got to spend money to make money. But guess what? The return on investment for anything that I've ever invested in, what I learned is that when you make investments, you must show up to do the work. You do the work, you'll get the results. without a doubt, right? So we're going to talk about a lot of those things today. Hi, Roosevelt from Miami, Florida. Hello, Betty from Portland. Leantrice from Louisiana. In fact, we're supposed to be doing some type of event virtually in Louisiana this weekend. So I don't know if you're a part of that, but anyway, Carolyn from Texas. I think I said hello to you. All right, and Robin from New York. Awesome. Tequila from South Carolina. All right, so y'all ready for it? If you are ready to learn about the 12 ways or the 12 ways you can access capital to grow your business so that you can invest in the education, right? Or training or coaching or marketing, whatever it is needed to take your business to the next level, type hashtag ready in the chat. Let me know. Thank you so much for joining me on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you're in the GovCon Insider, be sure to, click on the StreamYard link so I can see your name as well. But also, I want to let you guys know about GovCon Insider. So if you go to govconinsider.tv, you can subscribe to be in a special group. And this group will get early access to our events, early access and discounts off of our services and coaching programs as well. So periodically we have special rates, special sales that's only exclusive to them. But also we give them swag and stuff if they also participate inside our other programs. And so ready. I see those readies coming in. All right, so number one. So we're gonna get started. Ready? Y'all ready? I see you're ready. All right, Baton Rouge. Hey, that's my hometown. Johnny. Yay. All right, cool. I see everybody's ready. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing, the number one thing that you can actually leverage to access capital, and this is going to be important, so I want y'all to hear me. Take notes. But I'm going to be sharing a link where the things that I'm going to be listing out is I put it in the ebook. I was trying to figure out like how can I really serve the people today. Me and my team were just having a discussion. So I have all the things that I'm going to be sharing today in an ebook that you guys can go get and download, and it'll have links to most of the things that I'm sharing with you where you can actually access. So it'll have links, and I'll put that link up in just a moment, or after I go through the 12 things, so you can go get it. That's going to be key. Taking action in everything is going to be key. But anyway, the number one thing that you can actually leverage to access capital, right, is going to be business credit. And I'm going to talk about each one of these checklist items, in a little bit of detail. So business credit. So I don't know how many of you, if you know about business credit, ever heard about business credit, maybe you have business credit or have been contemplating building business credit. That is the next step that you do automatically after you start a business, right? There's certain elements in that business that you have to have in order to next start building business credit, because that is the first line of defense when it comes to accessing capital. So when I talk about business credit, we all know that there's some revolving accounts, right? Whether there's a revolving line of credit or something that you have, you use it, you pay it off, and you still have access to that line of credit to use again over and over in your business, right? There's charge cards. There's all different types of things that you can leverage in business in order to grow. But you definitely don't want to, and shout out to Kendra, the credit boss architect, who's now the 500 Fortune CEO, who teaches this stuff. And she's the expert in this area, but you definitely don't want to get business credit to get in debt. You don't want to get business credit and screw it up. You want to get business credit to leverage it and use it to be able to make money in your business. And so this is how you do that. So we have revolving accounts. We have vendor accounts. So say like you need to get products and you want to sell those products to the government. Now, when building business credit, you can actually get vendor accounts like Quill or Uline to get most of those products that will give you 30, 60, or 90 days to pay it off. So now you're leveraging that to make money, and you're the middleman, right? And so you make money, you pay the vendors, and you get paid, right? So that is how you leverage your business. That's how you're leveraging business credit in order to be able to make money. So there's no excuse. Excuses, eliminate those. That's what we're going to be doing. Excuses, eliminate those. We're eliminating all excuses when it comes to, I can't get started because I don't have the money. Well, business credit, I'm sharing with you, Anybody can do this. You can do it yourself. You can hire a coach, or you can hire someone, a consultant, to help you build business credit for you, right? And so a great free tool. And again, all the links that I'm going to be sharing today, you can find it in the document that I'm going to share. You can download this document. In fact, I'll go ahead and post it up in just a moment in the chat so you guys can go grab it. So nav.com, nav.com, nav.com is a free business credit building tool that you can actually go in, create a free account. They also have premium services, and if you get the premium services, they will report that premium payment that you make quarterly or whatever as a business trade line, which will in turn help you better, even have a better business credit score, right? Because they're reporting positive trade lines for you. But anyway, nav.com, they do have a free service. You can plug into that, create an account, and it'll show you exactly where you stand as far as a business. It'll tell you what you need to do in order to access this capital, this credit card, this line of credit, all of these credit, options. It'll tell you exactly what you need to do in order to get there, right? Or where you're falling short, right? And it'll tell you why. So that's and it'll tell you what you qualify for, where you stand. Okay. So that is a great tool to get and to have. Thank you, Simone. Amber for Toledo. Sorry, I'm late. Wanted to make sure. Yep. So tune in. Okay, cool. So hopefully that helps. Nav.com. Be sure to go ahead and sign up. But again, these links are going to be in the document that you can actually grab here. I'm going to show you guys can grab it here. Bit.ly. So I have a Bit.ly, bit.ly/access 25K, right? The reason why I say that is because I have some other resources I'm going to be sharing with you, but you can absolutely access that. But anyway, I'll show that again later for those of you who just missed it. The second way to be able to access business credit is business loans. So I'm proud to announce that I've been able to partner with a company that allows me to help you access up to $25,000, right? As a small business, okay? I thought that this was very important because for me, when I first got started in business, it just seems like everything was a hurdle, right? You can't go to get a traditional business loan because your credit is bad, or you haven't been in business long enough, or you haven't made enough money in order to get a business loan or anything like that. So this partner that I have actually allows you to have a credit score as low as 450 and still be able to qualify for a business loan. But the key is if you've been in business for 6 months and have been generating at least $5,000 a month, you automatically qualify for up to $25,000 in business capital. What can you do with that? Leverage it. Use it to invest in training or coaching or whatever you need to invest in order to make money. You have to learn how to make money for you. So that is a resource. I'm going to be sharing that resource in this book, and you're welcome. You're welcome. You're going to be in this ebook that you can download, right, at access bit.ly, bit.ly/access 25K. In that book, there's a link where you can apply for that. So if that is your scenario, you've been in business for 6 months, your credit score doesn't matter at this point, but you've been generating at least $5,000 a month for for a period of those months, or I think it's like 3 to 4 months or something like that consistently, then you automatically qualify for that. Now, if you've been making $25,000 a month, this is for like the businesses that are doing really, really well, you can qualify for up to $2 million. So that's a whole different ball game. So at least you know where you're going to start. Okay. So business lending, business loans is good. Okay. Number 3 is credit cards. A lot of times we overlook the fact that maybe we're using our credit cards for other things, for traveling, for shopping, for whatever, right? Maybe you have some unutilized credit cards, or maybe you've paid off your credit card or whatever, and you can use that to pay for education. You could use that, right? And it'll give you, guess what? 30 days to pay that credit card off, or to it'll give you more than 30 days, because it'll give you 30 days to make the first minimum payment, towards that credit that you just used. So you can use that to get the education that you need, or get the training that you need in order to learn how to make money. So then now you can pay off that credit card and get larger lines of credit cards. So everything is all about strategy, right? And taking action. So now the reason why this is key is because my client Dominic landed her contract in 5 weeks. She holds the records right now. So before there was Sharonda, who landed her first contract in 8 weeks, right? She was holding the record. Now 5 weeks that's record time to land a first major contract, right? Gloria landed her first $250,000 contract first, right? First means that that's not the end. You're going to land more, and you're going to land them simultaneously. But $250,000, who wants to be $250,000 richer? Raise your hand. Anybody want to be $250,000 richer? And you can do that. And we can show you exactly how. And it's happening. And let me tell you, now is record time to be doing business with the government, because they're spending, I get notifications every single day about billion-dollar projects, multi-billion-dollar projects, $1,000,000. There's so much money flying around. And then Biden turned around and signed the additional, I don't know if it was like 6 billion. I don't even how much it was, but it was a lot of money. He signed for an additional something in billions of dollars that's coming down to your city, your county, and your state, in the federal government. And they're going to be spending it with, guess who? Small business owners just like you. So I see all these folks that want to be $250,000 richer. Just imagine you're already doing business. Maybe you're making, a few dollars a year or whatever. But to add an additional multiple 6 figures to your business bottom line in a year on one particular contract, right? Working less than part-time, that's the game changer. That's life-changing to me. Trillions of dollars. Yeah. And this is what, it was trillions of dollars. So Biden did sign the new thing for trillions of dollars. So there's a lot, and it's going into infrastructure. So transportation, infrastructure, the freeways is going to infrastructure. There's a lot of money coming down for that. There's a lot of money coming down for the health industry. So if you do anything with health and consulting, or provide health kits or coronavirus kits or whatever, testing kit or whatever, face masks, a hand sanitizer, like anything in that you're providing products or a service for, that opportunities are flying open every single day. And so what I'm doing is I'm trying to get as many people that are small business owners that are simply tired of struggling, that are simply tired of chasing customers, simply tired of sitting on the fence trying to scratch their head, trying to figure out, how does this thing work? I'm showing you step by step. This is how it works. But when you take action, that's when you get the results. That's the reason why Dominica landed her contract within 5 weeks. She came into the program taking action. We have people that come into the program that sit back and fold their hands and be stuck on nothing, doing nothing. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, I'm still right here. Why are you right there when there's billions of dollars that's on the table for you right now? So I'm going to push you, right? I'm going to push you, but you have to take action. You have to do the work. So Kamisha say, I'm tired. Yes, I know, Dominica. She's awesome. Yes. And shared how you helped her land her. Yep. She landed her first contract. And she's super awesome. I didn't even know how amazing she was. Right. So she's super awesome anyway. But and I know she's going to land more, because guess what? She didn't stop there. She's still submitting her bids. She's still showing up to the coaching sessions and asking questions. So she's still, looking through opportunities. And there's a lot of opportunities that are out there right now. So Tequila says, I'm a startup with EIN, no sales, but my business is getting mailed credit cards, pre-approvals each month. Should I apply or wait until the cash generates? Yeah. So those things, I don't know. So those, when you get mailed those pre-approvals for lines of credit, I don't know how credible they are. I don't know if they're like loan sharks, or if it's, look into the terms and conditions of it. So that's completely different from actually building business credit and accessing business credit cards. From that perspective, it's completely different. So like some of the, and someone posted it here, Navy Federal, that's a really great bank for business credit cards, Navy Federal, because, instead of starting you off with like $1,000 or $300, which most credit card companies they'll start you off with like 20,000 and above. So if you can find a way to become a member of the Navy Federal, maybe a relative or have a friend who's served in the military, and they can give you their access code to get an account with them, you could start off brand new in business and get like a $25,000 line of credit on a credit card. Another company is PenFed, And also Bank of America. Bank of America is really good at starting you off with like a $2,000 credit card. Capital One is another one. So those are some of the, yeah. So Tequila said I have an account with Navy Federal. Apply for a credit card. You will get buku money, right? So anyway, that's an old word. I remember that one from back in the 90s. I don't know where that just came from. But anyway, so credit cards. So credit cards is a great way. I think I left off on credit cards is a great way. So some people, maybe you have some room on your credit card, you can just charge it. But when it comes to spending, right? So we've been like, and I used to be guilty, and sometimes I am still guilty of this. We spend money on things that's not going to make us money, right? But when you have a business and you have a plan and you have a goal, we have to every single day get clarity and focus on every single move that we make. And your spending has to make sense. If you're going to invest in anything, make sure that thing is going to show you how to make money, more money, and it should reel you in more money than what you put in the first place. And so this right here, government contracting all day, is always going to make you more money than what you invested in. Always, period. Point blank. It ain't no doubt about that. The fourth thing or asset that you may have, does this plan work for, yeah, janitorial services? Absolutely. In fact, I was looking at quite a few janitorial contracts. Quite a few. They have those all day. So yes, if you have a janitorial business, absolutely you can get contracts for janitorial services. Yeah. So let me see. Roosevelt says he got $20,000 from Navy Federal and $15,000 from Penn. Yeah, and you can get those on both the business side and the personal side when it comes to those two banks. So anyway, so most people may have this, and it's just sitting there. And maybe it doesn't make much movement, and it's in a high risk account. 401ks, because 401ks are with the stock market. So when whatever stock you're investing in, when those stock markets drop, you lose money. You don't get that back. So maybe you have some money that's sitting in a 401k or a savings plan. Because guess what? Even in a savings account, most traditional banks that we utilize don't pay much of 0.0000002. That's what they pay. And so you can have, I remember just last year, or maybe it was earlier this year, I had a savings account. It was like six figures in that account. You know how much interest that six figures made? About $13 for that year. That's crazy. So which means that we have to think about what vehicles are we putting our money in, right? And so I do understand that there are some high yielding banks that now pay about they pay compound interest, but they pay 4 or 5 or even 6% every single day. And those are the types of bank accounts I'm trying to move into now. So, but anyway, knowing that we have our money in these savings accounts that's not making nothing, maybe you'll earn $1.50, by the end of the year or whatever. So move that money into something that's going to help you generate money. You can use that for education or knowledge or coaching that's going to help you make money. But guess what? The key to all of it that ties it all together is if you don't do the work, you won't get the results. You do the work, you will get the results and beyond. So just imagine. So Gloria, let's just say her for an example, and this is a true example, $250,000 richer, $250,000. Her investment, less than $10,000. Her investment was about $6,000 into the program. $6,000 turned into $250,000. What is your $6,000 doing in a bank account right now? Probably making you $2 a year. So you do the math and you let me know how is that working, right? So that is another asset that you can actually leverage to learn how to make money. Number 5 is for those of you who are in business and have been doing business, keep on my attention, y'all, that are in business and have been doing business, right? You can actually reinvest into your bank account. Reinvest into your business is what I actually meant. Reinvest the revenues that you make back into your business. This is what I've done, and this is what I did for the first few years in business. I turned around every penny that I make, and I still do it. I reinvest. So every penny that I make in business, I'm reinvesting either in coaching or education or equipment or something that's going to bring more money. That's what I do. And that is what I recommend for you. Reinvest your revenues back into your business. So let me see. YCN Knuckles. I don't know. I don't know if that's a name or just a bunch of words or letters, but so it says, I didn't know 401k was connected to the stock market. Yep, it is. In the corporate world, as an employee, they weren't attempted to truly educate us the ins and outs of the 401k. Yeah, they weren't. And so 401ks is good if you're working for someone and they give you like a match, because I used to get a match, get the match, right? But also the great thing about a 401k is not only does some if you have a job, this is just for those who work. If you have a job, not only will they match it, but also when you put money into a 401k pre-tax, then you bring home more money. So the more money you put into your pre-tax 401k plan, the more money you have to take home, because you're taxed later. You're taxed on that 401k after you take it out, which you also want to think about, right? So anyway, we'll talk more about that in just a moment. But anyway, 401k, how money works, right? It's crazy. When you understand how money works, then you can actually, this is where you actually learn how to make money work for you. Once you understand tax inflation, taxes, savings account, APIs and APRs, and like how getting money, how money works. Once you understand, then you actually can learn how to make money work for you. And at the end, I have a colleague who actually teaches how money works and can show you exactly how to make your money make money, right? All right, but anyway, I'll share her information at the end. So reinvest your revenue. So number 6 is crowdfunding, right? So there's all of these different sites online. Kiva, Kickstarter, GoFundMe. If you just Google crowdfunding, there's a million different crowdfunding sites that will come up where people, strangers around the world who don't even know you, will put $25 or whatever into your dream, right? So when I first, a few years ago, when I first was getting started with my video production company, and I wanted like my first computer and my first camera so I can go take my first pictures to get my first customer, right? So Kiva actually was the company that I went to, and I got my first crowdfunding loan. It's a loan, you got to pay it back, but you pay it back in like $25 increments or something, like very low and cheap like that. But I got my first equipment through there, crowdfunded. People from around the world who didn't even know me saw my profile. They read what I wanted to do, my dream, my goal, and my why. Why do I want to do that? And they funded it. And it sounds like $20 here and $25 there, or $100 here, $100 there. It sounds like that's not enough. That's not that it doesn't move the needle. But when you have a million people doing that, it moves it really fast. Like you can actually close your loan or get paid or get funded to your goal or whatever within a week, right? Because you have other people all around the world. There's multiple billions of people around the world in there, and they're looking to contribute to dreams. So crowdfunding. Number 7 is free money. How many of you know there's free money? When I first learned about this was about, I want to say about 10 years ago, because I've always been like a researcher and a resourceful person that's always looking for ways to get out of my circumstance, right? So I was always looking for ways to get beyond negative bank accounts and negative this and getting repossessed and can't pay the bill. I was in that situation years ago, and so this is how I know. So I learned how to be very, very resourceful in understanding how to find out the things that we don't know about. And one of the things I found out, I met this guy online or on TV or whatever. His name was Kevin Trudeau, right? Even the government was trying to shut him down, but Kevin Trudeau was given all of these secrets about debt, like how to get out of debt, or debt cures, things that they don't want you to know, those types of things, like how to get out of collections and how to fix your credit, and like all of these different things. And one of the other things that was in his book called Debt Cures was free money. So he had this other book called Free Money They Don't Want You to Know About. And that's how I learned about there's free money out there. So class action lawsuits and all these other different ways to get free money. And literally I was like, I followed the steps, like, again, just how I always say, you do the work, you get the results. So I invested about $20 into his books. I read the books, right? And allowed him to coach me for $20 and implemented the steps. So I did the work and I got the results. And so here I was adding an additional, $5,000 to $10,000 a year to my family's household. And then that's because I did minimal work, right? So just imagine if I faithfully went after free money. So yeah, you've heard of them. So class action lawsuits, go on there. You get free money. Like my sister actually got a check for just T-Mobile, like free money, because if you were a member of T-Mobile and you signed up for that class action lawsuit, she got like, I don't even know, it was like $2,000 or $3,000. It was some big money, right? And I told her about it. She took action, right? But if you go to the grocery store and you buy milk, there's probably a class action lawsuit on milk. You put in how many cartons you bought over the period of time that they say they're going to be paying people back. So this is for consumers. If you bought car, it's all different types of opportunities. So anyway, I have the link and I'm actually going to post it. It's inside the book that you guys are going to have access to, but let me see. So if you go unclaimed money or whatever it's called, they should say in chicken. Yeah. So chicken is another thing, because there's always like chicken with E. coli or salmonella poisoning or something is happening, or Tyson food had a deal. If you bought that, sometimes they ask for a receipt, sometimes they don't, but you just tell them how many you bought and they're going to compensate you. So those little cards that pop in the mail, periodically, that says class action lawsuit settlement or whatever, get your name on the list or whatever, that stuff is real. So anyway, this is the link for, and it's a long link, but I'm also going to put it's in the book, right? The book that you guys can go to download, and I'm gonna share it with you guys very shortly. This link is also in there, but this is where you would go to search for unclaimed money. So to search for unclaimed money, but also go to class action settlements. Google that and top class action settlements and Google it. Look on the list and see what's there. But this link that I just showed about unclaimed money is stuff from, like, if you've had old bank accounts, if you've had old checks that never reached you, the Treasury have money. You can actually help people search for money. Like I found money for my mother-in-law. It was like a few thousands of dollars. My brother, and all they have to do is provide proof of identity to claim that money, right? So it's a lot of people on there that got money that they don't even know that the Department of Treasury has for them, because maybe it went to a previous address, or maybe it's an old job that owed you money, or maybe it's an old public utility company, that they were giving you your deposit, but you moved and they can't find you. So all of that stuff they have. So for any state, you can look it up. So unclaimed, first you go to unclaimed property or whatever. So that searchable link, you'll be able to find it. But also class action lawsuits, you can look at it. That's all over global. So let me see. Let me answer some of these questions. So okay, so let me see. Ferris, I got a question about solicitations that in active list, but it's like 3 months or a year ago. Are those still active to apply to? Okay, so I'll come back around to that, because today really the topic is about having you get access to capital to basically grow your business. But I'll come back around. I'll remember to go back around to answer that question. All right, so number 8, grants, right? So grants is another thing that you can actually access. It's free money. So I'm going to tell you who my person is, and maybe you guys have heard of her, but she's super awesome. But this is my go-to person. So we did a grants masterclass that shows you exactly how to get free money that's out there. So if you go to this link, which is also going to be in the ebook that you can download, you can be able to basically get the class, and it'll show you how to find out what grants are available for businesses or for individuals or whatever. Get that book or take the class. It's very low investment. It's just a couple $100, even if that. I don't even really know how much it is, but it's cheap. But anyway, Shantae Roddy is my person, my grant expert, and I follow her. If you don't follow her on YouTube, go to shebosstalk.com. She has a grants cheat list. But anyway, that particular masterclass is one that she does, that she did. And I highly recommend it. So she posts on her Facebook, or she posts on a regular daily basis, grants that you can apply for. So recently I just applied for one that she posted. I don't always apply because of my time is limited. It takes a few minutes. I mean, it takes like 10 minutes or so, 10 and 20 minutes to apply for these things. But I really, really just be that busy that I don't apply. But I just, last week I applied for, she posted something about Salesforce, $10,000. And this week I got it. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I need to spend more time getting free money. I need to spend more time getting free money. There's one now for like 25,000. So there's free money out there. You guys can get that free money. But also, if you're a small business and you've been in business before March of 2019, there's $15,000 out there for you that if you have not gotten it. It's called the EIDL grant. Okay. They have the targeted EIDL, and then they have the regular EIDL, then they have the supplemental. It totals up to $15,000 in free money. And you can do this even if you had multiple businesses, right? You can do it for each business. If you have 3 businesses, that's $15,000 in free money in grants times 3. That's $45,000 in free money, right? Go get that money. If you haven't, all you have to do is Google. All you have to do is Google SBA EIDL apply if you haven't done that already. Okay. So when you apply, it's gonna like apply as if you're doing a loan. Regardless if you get the loan or want the loan or not, you're still gonna get the money, the grant part. So if you want it, if you're in it for the free money is free money. If you in it for the loan, it's 1%, 1% interest, and you don't even have to pay it back for 3 years. Right? To start paying it back for like 3 years or something like that. But anyway, I'll post her name, Kamisha. Shantae Roddy. But you can find her. You can find her on Facebook or YouTube under that name, or you can actually Google shebosstalk.com. That's her website. But Shantae Roddy, she rocks. Take a class, get a consult, get a course, book a consultation or whatever, but it's free money, y'all. It's free money. So she shows you, she's the expert on grants. That is what she specializes in. And we've done some collaborations in the past, and we're very connected and very close. So I do contracts, she does grants. And so we're both in this whole vibe of just helping small business owners, especially Black and brown small business owners, learn how to access capital, learn how to get paid real money for your business services with government contracts. We're really out there trying to push and to help our people grow, right? So anyway, number 9 on my list is an angel investor. What's an angel investor? Well, someone who maybe believe in your cause, your business, your purpose, your mission statement, what it is that you're doing, and they see that you have a need, right? They will invest in your business. Sometimes they invest in your business for equity, right? Which means that they own a small piece of your company. Or sometimes they'll invest in your business and they'll sit on your board so then they can direct you on how to become successful. So angel investments are really key, right? And they'll definitely invest in education, like coaching programs and things that's going to help you make money, because that's what business is all about. Yeah, so Shantae is definitely super the bomb. All right, so number 9. So number 10 is, and here's another thing, and I'm gonna share with you guys this amazing opportunity on if you've been wanting to work with me and you're like, I just haven't had the money, otherwise I would have been in your program. You know what I mean? If you've been wanting to work with me for a while, you're gonna love this one. So this one right here is affiliate marketing, right? So you can make money by referring other people to somebody else's product. You can make money that way. There's every company, every software, anybody have some type of affiliate marketing program where you can make money with them. You can make money. So Keisha Bass is the master of affiliate marketing. Plug up, my mouse just died. So Keisha Bass, or Keisha LaShawn, that's who she is now. Keisha LaShawn is the master of affiliate marketing. There's a whole bunch of companies that you can actually just refer out in your natural, normal business duty or whatever routines, right? You can refer. Oh, maybe somebody's gonna say, oh, who built your website? Oh, this company built my website. And then maybe you have an affiliate link that you can share. That's an example. So we have an affiliate program. In our affiliate program, you get 10%, right? 10% of 10,000 is 1,000, right? So refer 10 people. Now you can be a VIP in our program for free because you referred 10 people that could afford our program. So we have an affiliate service. You can actually become an affiliate. You can sell our all of our courses and programs. You get 10% if you sell them. Or if you refer people to and they buy it and you share your affiliate link, they buy it, you automatically get paid. So we try to help you get paid, right? So there's strategic and creative ways that you can actually be a part of our program if you can't access capital. So it's all about becoming or getting creative. So my my internet died for a second, so hopefully I didn't cut out. But here's the link to join and become an affiliate. she'sgotgoals.com/affiliate. You can become an affiliate of our program. Refer other people that you know. How many of you know at least 10 business owners who can benefit from government contracts? $250,000 contracts. For some, multiple $250,000 contracts, which is all you need is 4 of those, and you're $1 million business, right? All you need is 4, and it's so easy to land those 4. And we're talking about very part-time work, right? 2 to 3 days out of the month can get you $250,000 in revenues, as an example, with government contracts. And so it's very lucrative, right? So how many people would like to have those type of results in their business? How many people do you know are struggling in their business, right? So become an affiliate and refer them. Another thing is maybe, and I'm very guilty of this. I have 200 pairs of shoes, brand new with tags on it. A whole stuffed closet of clothes with tags on it that I never wore. Because I'm only one person. All that stuff that I got, actually I've given away a lot of it, and I still need to give away more. But my husband always says, you buy all this stuff to give it away, you might as well just have a yard sale and make money off of it. So if we have too much stuff, you can sell too much stuff, right? Sell some of that stuff to invest in your business, to invest in education or knowledge or coaching or whatever it is that marketing or whatever it is that you need, so that you can learn how to make money in your business, right? We can get rid of stuff, right? That's what people have yard sales for, house purges or whatever, to get rid of those things. So maybe you have multiple cars. Like I'm guilty. I have about 10. I can only drive one at a time. So we're getting rid of cars, that type of thing. So sell that stuff, right? You can sell whatever it is that you have that you don't utilize, and that those dollars invest in your business. Save it up, save up your coins. Okay. And then the number 12, the 12th thing, and this is most overlooked. Most people don't understand or know anything about this. And I'm actually going to drop the link to this right here. So this is the 12th tip of ways that you can access capital to grow your business. Life insurance, if you have the right type of policy, right? So it wasn't until I was well into my mid-30s when I learned there are certain types of life insurance policies that you can invest in that will give you access to capital. You can invest in life insurance policies. It's not just for burial, it's for living benefits, things that you can do and take out to buy a home, to buy a business, to start a business, to pay for coaching, to do whatever, right? In your policies, get access to that capital. So if you have the right type of policies, which would include like index universal life index account, which basically it follows the market, the stock market. But when the stock market dips, it doesn't. It locks in and it only continues to grow. So all it does is grow, and it accumulates cash, and it's compound, which means every single day your cash is building upon cash. And so this is what the rich people are doing, right? And so when you have the right type of insurance policies, you can actually pull out from those policies penalty free, no penalties, pull out from those policies and leverage those to access that money to be able to invest in your business so that you can grow, so that you can generate revenues or whatever. So anyway, I have a great friend, Dr. Roche Brown, who's on Facebook. She has a company called Money Something. I don't even know what the name of her company is, but I know she has a website called My Money on My Mind. She has a free financial session where she can show you exactly how to make money, but also she talks about the compound interest bank accounts, and she can show you exactly how to leverage life insurance to build wealth, right? To invest in the things that you need to invest in real estate, to invest in your business, things that are going to make money. And she's an expert in that. So I highly recommend that you do a free consultation, do a free financial checkup to find out, what have I been doing with all my money? If you don't have money to invest, that's a problem that we want to fix. Trust me, I know. I've been there. I didn't always have money to invest in anything. And then when I did, I was stingy with myself and did not even want to partake from, spend the little money that I did have, which means that I stayed where I was. It wasn't until I began to reinvest in my business, reinvest in coaching and training, that I learned and saw things change for me. And I saw monies begin to come to me and things begin to grow, right? Even to this day. So now I just make larger investment. I just made like a $60,000 investment into coaching that's going to help me go from millions to billions, right? So my coaching. So I believe I'm a doer of everything that I share. I do it too. So I make investments in myself, because guess what? When you do the work, you get the results. And investments only bring you returns on investments. Every investment I've ever made has brought me huge returns on investment. And guess what? The knowledge that you gain when you're learning how to do things and going through education, that's something that you can do for life, which means it's going to continue to bring you a return on your investment. So that's huge, right? So anyway, I said that to say, these are the 12 things that you can do to get out of your own way, to get unstuck, to do what it is that you need to do to invest in your business so that you can actually move the needle. So I remember when I used to be in a position to, in my mind, if I didn't have it, that meant I couldn't go forward, right? So how long are we going to be in a position of not have, the position of lack? I came from a place of lack, right? I no longer wanted to be in that I don't have. I didn't want to be in that position of going to the store, apply for a credit card, and you get denied. You know your credit is bad. Why are you applying? Let's fix that, right? So let's not stay stuck where we are. Let's fix it. If you need credit, you need to figure out how to repair your credit. We have resources for that. In fact, My Money EDU is let me see, by Kenny. I think his name Kenny Caldwell. So man, this is the best credit repair company I've ever known about, right? I've ever participated in. The best. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to bring up the link. So My Money EDU, this is a link, and I'm an affiliate, but I'm also going to share this link inside the ebook that you download. Kenny Caldwell, the best credit repair company. I mean, it's like easy do-it-yourself credit, and they walk you through and they show you the visuals of how to do it and the psychology be a high. And it is non-traditional. It's none of that 30 days, and if they don't reply, it's some real stuff according to the law, right? It's highly effective. So I highly recommend. So if credit is a problem, fix it. If money is a problem, let's fix it. Let's look into other ways to leverage money. Got to think outside the box. I had to get out of my own way and learn how to think outside the box. So yes, that is for personal credit, Tammy. My Money EDU. Okay, so those are the 12 things. And again, like I said, you can access all of the links that I've shared and all these 12 tips you can download this ebook right here that I created just for you. And I don't give this nowhere else. So you won't see anybody else with this except for those who have watched this video. So this is a special gift from me to you. Resources. So I want to help you learn how to access capital, invest in your business so you can make money, right? Those 3 things. So if you go to bit.ly/access25K, all those resources is included that I shared today. So it talks about business credit, nav.com, that link is there. Business lending, so the access to 25K in capital, or 2 million if you qualify for that. Credit cards, if personal credit is a problem, the credit fix, My Money EDU, that link is there. 401k savings, reinvest, of course, those are like tips. Crowdfunding, Kickstarter, the Kiva, All of those resources are there. Free money. There's a link to search for unclaimed money, but also you can also go to the class action settlement, right? To basically class action settlement, let's see, first class action settlement or whatever, to actually top class action settlements, right? To get the free money that they want to give you for consuming the products that are messed up. The products that they say, oops, we made a mistake, right? You can get paid because of that. Then we have grants, Shantae Roddy. So that link to the grants masterclass, that class is fire. That class will get you access to resources of where to find grants. If you've been looking and trying to figure it out, it's all right there. And so the links to also the affiliate marketing links, my affiliate marketing, you want to, make money, by referring out the service that we offer so that you can get a free class, free coaching by doing that, you can do that. All right, angel investing. So overstock, which means that maybe there's some things that you can sell at home. And then insurance, my money. Let me see, my mindonmymoney.com. Dr. Roche, she's the bomb to help you understand how to leverage life insurance, how to invest in certain bank accounts that will pay you every single day just for having your money in those bank accounts. So it's all about wealth, right? Each one teach one. I'm always educating and trying to share information that I learned. I'm always going to bring it back to the people, always going to bring it back to the community to educate our folks in showing you how to change your circumstance, your situation. Look, I didn't like being broke, so I had to do something different. If you don't like being broke, learn to do something different. And I promise you, this is my promise. I'm going to show you step by step when it comes to government contract. You invest in training, you invest in my coaching. I'm there to show you exactly how to do it and how to do it successfully. So you can be the next person that say, oh, I landed $250,000 this year. You know what I mean? Or you could be the next person that say, oh, guess what? Why you didn't tell me about this a long time ago? I just landed $1 million contract. Shout out to Jimmy for security, right? Services. Landed his first security service contract. That huge, right? I have colleagues that are landing huge $500,000 janitorial contracts in janitorial services, and so on and so on. And so this stuff works, right? So that is my spiel for today. Let me see. I don't like it either. She was like, I was talking to God and I came to my computer and I would do the work. Yes, Carolyn. Yes. Nobody likes to be broke. And trust me, I know what it's like to be broke. I didn't like it and don't have to ever be there again. I always tell my kids, I work hard. I work hard to provide for you guys. So, and we don't have to live like we were before. So, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful first because of divine knowledge and wisdom to be able to learn how to get out of my own way, remove all the barriers and stopping at what I don't have and figure out why I don't have it and fix that. Right. And that's what I would encourage you all to do as well. So I'm going to drop the link, or maybe Stacia, you could drop the link for $1 trillion government contracts.com. That is where you apply to work with me, because we don't work with everyone. We do we accept applications, and we are open and accepting applications right now. We only want to work with those that we absolutely know we can help 100%. So if your application gets accepted, just know that you're going to be the next one saying I won my first $250,000 contract, or whatever the size of the contract is going to be. So that's why there's an application process, because we want to filter out the serious from the curious. Some people are just curious. They just want to know, whatever it is. I don't know why people will book a call if they're not serious about learning how to make some money. I don't even know, but it happens. So we do screen our applicants. Toiletries to the government. Yep. So Karen, the answer to that question, should I build my business credit first if we want to sell toiletries to the government, then take your class after, so I have the capital? You can do it however you want. You can build business credit. Business credit, you definitely want to build that regardless, right? So you can get access to the vendors. But also, so if that's what you need to do, right, in order to invest in our coaching program, then I would say, if that's what you need to do. But we also have like some financial partners that will help you be able to access lines of credit. So we partner with PayPal, Serve Credit. We're partnered with some financial people. So, and then we also have some in-house financing. So it depends on how fast do you want to move the needle? How important it is for you to grow your business? Is it important for you to make money today or to make money, 2-3 years from now, right? So depending on what you want to do, that's how you make your decision. But we have some in-house resources and we can help you. So if you decide that I'm going to submit my application, your application is approved, we can help you with the finance part, right? So go ahead and do that. Oh, thank you for dropping that. So here's where you can actually book a call to apply to work with us. $1,000,000governmentcontracts.com. There's a short 17-minute case study on there that kind of shows you how government contracting works. That case study, you have to watch that and then book your call, right? And then there's an application there of information about your business. So we know exactly who we're working with when we hop on the phone. We will know exactly how we can help you by the time you get on the call. So that is where you go to book a call. $1,000,000governmentcontracts.com. Let's see. There was another question about, let me see, and I said that I was going to come back to it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. So here's the other question. No, not that. Not that one. Oh, okay. That's how I found about, yep, got several grants. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, so you two did it. Oh, you were. So you were a part of our grants masterclass that we did together. So I told you guys this stuff works. So she got several grants based on that masterclass. It's going to be in this link. Make sure you guys go ahead and download that. Let me see, where did I post the link? Make sure you go and download the cheat sheet for today, right? And then there was another question about things that are not active or active in beta SAM, I think it was. Yeah, solicitation. So basically, if it says active, then you can bid on it. Even the best thing to do is to click on the opportunity, find out who the point of contact is, and ask them, right? Even though the date is passed, you guys still have this in active status. Does that mean it's still open for responses? Can I bid on this? So just ask them. They're gonna be the best people who can tell you because they're the ones that put it out. But other than that, hopefully was I able to help anyone today with some resources? Let me know yes or yes in the chat. Are these resources helpful for you, right? Because most people they don't care how you access the money to invest in your business. So most people don't even tell you their tips or their secrets to how they got to where they are. They don't even want to share that information with other people. Me, I give it all away because guess what? Multiple trillions and trillions of dollars on the table. Biden just signed more trillions. So I don't know what comes after trillions. Zillions? I don't even know. That's how big this pool of opportunity is for us, right? Especially Black and brown, minority, women, disadvantaged businesses, right? That are small. There's money that's out there, zillions of dollars, right? Why not access it? Why not share that information? So, and why not share ways that you can get through the hurdles of financial lack, right? Those are ways that you can act. And many of these ways I've done crowdfunding. I've done business credit. I've done business loans. I've done credit cards. I've done free money. I've done grants and I'm still doing grants, right? Most of these things I've done affiliate marketing. I'm still doing affiliate marketing. Now I offer affiliate marketing where people can make money with me, right? By referring other people. I'm leveraging life insurance. And here's the thing about the life insurance part. Thank you. And I'm glad that this is helpful. Here's the thing about the life insurance part. You can actually, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of an executive bonus plan. Maybe most small business owners don't, because it wasn't until 2 years ago that I learned about it. And I said, I need that, right? So here's the thing about life insurance. You can invest in life insurance as an individual, and you definitely want to do that. You can also, at the same time, invest in life insurance as a business. It's called an executive bonus plan, right? So your business have a policy on you. It makes money the same kind of way. It has living benefits the same type of way. You can take money out of that the same type of way. But also, guess what? That is your retirement plan. Now you have a second retirement plan. Because you don't have 401k, or maybe you do, I don't know. but you don't have a retirement coming because you are your plan. You are your future. You have to depend on and make sure that you set yourself up for greatness or set yourself up for success. So when you're ready to walk away from your business or sell your business or pass it on, your legacy business to a relative or whatever it is that you want to do, you can pull out of that executive bonus plan. That's your retirement. You can pay yourself $25,000 a month or however you set it up, right? So if you want resources from that, just, message me, email me, find me on social media. I'll give you who my person was that helped me set it up. But an executive bonus plan is definitely something that you want to do. Because guess what? If you work for corporate America, and I know because I used to work for corporate America, they have life insurance on you. Did you not know? How many of you know that? How many? That's what it is. They have a life insurance policy on you if you work for a company, because they want to guarantee if anything happened to you, that anything that whatever value that policy is that they have on you, most of them have like hundreds of thousands or $1 million life insurance policy on you. They want to make sure that whatever you were making for them, they don't miss that. Now they can recoup that money from your death. You know what I'm saying? So if they have a life insurance policy on you, you should have a life insurance policy on you. Your business should have a life insurance policy on you, right? So that you can secure yourself and your family, right? And the same thing, you can have beneficiaries and set all that stuff up. So you should have two. You should have an executive bonus plan, and you should have a universal life policy for yourself, your family, all the way down to your kids, because this is how you transfer wealth. And let me tell you a quick secret. And I wasn't here for this. I'm not here for this in particular, but I want to share it with you guys. But like I said, Dr. Roche, book a consult, a free financial assessment with her, because she can share this better. This is her area of expertise. But what rich people do is they'll get these $1 million life insurance, executive bonus plans, or life insurance plans, universal index life, right? And then at a certain age, they'll pull out a certain percentage for themselves, and the rest goes into a trust fund for their kids, next generation stuff, right? So that is how you build generational wealth. And then they teach their kid, build this policy, right? When you get a certain age and your kid get a certain age, pull out a certain percentage for you, pass on the next generation. So now we're passing on generational wealth. We're talking about millions of dollars that's being passed from generation to generation. So now you don't come from a broke family no more. A family that don't have nothing and come from paycheck to paycheck or whatever. Or maybe you have a couple homes, right? And real estate in the family or whatever. But now you're generating millions and millions of dollars in wealth. That is what the rich do. That is what Robert Kiyosaki, the conversations that rich people talk about, that rich dad, poor dad, that we don't talk about, that we don't do. That is key, right? Like I said, Dr. Roche, she's the expert in that. She can show you how to make that work for you and your family. But anyway, hopefully this was helpful. Look forward to you guys. Be sure to download that link. And for those of you who are ready to work with me inside the $1 trillion Government Contracts Accelerator program, where you are working side by side, step by step on getting those contracts, and you can land a contract within 5 weeks, within 8 weeks, within 3 months, within 6 months, or whatever. I'll show you exactly how to do that. But go ahead and book your call to apply to work with me at $1 trillion-governmentcontracts.com. My team is waiting. They're waiting for your applications to come in so that they can get on the phone with you to go ahead and pre-qualify you, and then go over the programs and how we can help you. Okay. All right. So until next time, you guys have a wonderful week next week. I don't think we're going to be live next week because it's family. It's a family week, Thanksgiving or whatever. But happy Turkey Day. Enjoy your family, and I'll see you when we get back. All righty.